Good morning, friends and family. This is Austin and Daddy. From Austin and Daddy Doodle Doo. We're going to change some brake pads. First, we're going to do, we loosened the lug nuts already. On the front, you want to loosen the lug nuts before you get the wheels off the ground. Now, hold on. Now we're going to find placement of the jack. So, under here is usually, like right around here, is a little ridge, and that's where you're meant to put the jack. So, we're going to take the jack.
What's that? You're going to need to get out from over there.
Austin's gonna rearrange the jack after I get this rubber thing back on. Go ahead. All right. Now we're lifting up. We already got the other corner. As you may be able to see under there's a stand. I got the other corner on a stand. Now, all right, that's good, buddy. So now, in order to actually get, we don't really need to be under the car too much, but we want to do both sides at the same time. So we're putting this bad boy on stands, right? So now you need a place to put a stand, right? And that's somewhere. Give me just a little bit more, buddy. And hang out. All right. So like right here is the lower control arm, right? So that would work. And then here is like a whatever you call it. Metal piece. All right, so now what we're gonna do, we're gonna try this again. Second try. Slowly lower the car. Just barely. I mean, it's gonna feel like it's not even moving, maybe. Maybe just a little bit more. All right, we're gonna turn it a little bit. Yeah, right, just perfect. All right, so now we got the car on two stands, right? That stand doesn't look so good. We're gonna reseat that stand. See how it's on two legs? All right, stand by. All right, so we got the side back up just a little bit. And that's so that I can move. Give me a hair more. Good. When we jack the other side up, this one moved. All right, now just barely bring it down. All right, now you see we got two stands. Now the real test, we don't really need to be under the car. We're just doing brake pads, but we don't want the car to fall down and scratch on. So the test is, here, hold this. Does the car move? Right? No, so it's safe to get under. We're gonna pause this. We're gonna go ahead and take these wheels off, and we'll show you the brake test. Okay, now we got both wheels off. Austin's over there doing the same thing we're doing, and we are looking. We're gonna take off that. There's a bolt right here, or maybe that's a nut. And at the bottom, there's one, two. There's just two. And this is gonna come off, and then we'll replace the pads, put it back on. And so right now I'm gonna figure out what size it is. All right, it's a 17. Now this would be a great time for a bar. I'd also have a hammer. I'm not gonna be able to hold, but I'm just gonna, get this loose. All right, there are them two bolts. And this is just gonna pull right off. Fortunately, this is our rotor. You see that line there? I can't feel the difference, so we're just gonna roll. I'm not gonna turn them. All right, so now we have the caliper loose, right? And these are the brake pads. Oh, fortunately we got this off before too much. But you'll see down here, let me see if I can point at it better. The sun's in my eyes, so I can't really. Where are we? Right here. I don't know how well you can see that. Good. But right here, there's a little thin piece of metal that when you're driving, actually these don't look that bad. Well, we got new ones anyway. All right, so we just snap them right out. And this piece here is designed to make noise before this pad is all the way down and this metal starts digging into here bad. So we'll look at the other side. This actually, we heard the noise, so I don't know. But we got new pads, so we're gonna put new pads on today. We'll take this one out too. This comes right out. Okay, so now, because the new pads have more brake pads on them, we're using this clamp to compress this cylinder down here. So there's room for the new pads to go on, and then for the whole thing to fit back on the rotor, or brake disc, whatever you want to call this thing. And here are our new brake pads, which I got a lifetime warranty on. They all have long warranties, right? But brake pads cost $70 these days. Can you believe it? Here they are. Look at that. I got orange on them. It's gonna be so cool. All right, so now we're about to fit those back in to this caliper. Okay, so putting these new ones in is pretty simple. You just line them up, kind of tilt it. There's a little springy thing here, right there, right there. So you just get these things lined up. And slide it right in, right? And then the other one, similar story down here. We just tilt the top in. I don't have to do two hands, but you see it. All right, so we got our new pads in. And now we just take this caliper and we slide it right over here. Which I got to wiggle a little bit. You get the idea. I got to use two hands.